I'd love to dive into the second topic that we kind of touched upon, and that is in your research focus on using marketing analytics for harm prevention, and maybe making marketing or using marketing to make a better world. Can you dive into that?
So this goes back to a paper that was published in December in Nature Scientific Reports that's titled Net Promoter Score Inversion May Signal Problematic Digital Use. And this work goes back to this. During my PhD, at some point, I estimated quantitative models of addiction coming from the rational addiction frame in economics on gaming data. I was really into seeing can we actually identify when players are kind of beyond the point of good game consumption. And it really struck me that these addiction models in economics, while they borrow a term from clinical psychology, in the end don't give any thought to what this actually means on the level of human experience. So I decided not to pursue this further as part of my PhD, but this idea of can we actually see in economic data somehow when consumption is becoming problematic, when people are overdoing it. This goes back to decades of thinking in clinical psychology, in economics, in neuroscience, where often addiction is associated with a criterion of ambivalence or of both wanting to consume and not wanting to consume. Or kind of wanting to consume but not liking it anymore. So I had this idea of trying to see if we could use the Net Promoter Score, which is probably the most commonly or most widely used marketing survey, and that simply asks how likely are you to recommend this product or service or game to a friend or colleague, and then you rate that from 0 to 10. And I just wanted to see if we can find people that rate really low but then keep consuming, because that would be an indication of them actually thinking, hey, this isn't good, I couldn't recommend this to anybody, but then they keep doing it. That's kind of the essence of compulsion, problematic behavior. And I find that depending on how stringent you make the criterion, there's between 7 to 20% of players who actually display this inverted, where they evaluate really low and then they spend more time and money in the game in the week after. And my point with that is really just saying hey, there could be an interesting marker in data that's already being collected by companies. It's just to say maybe we should protect some consumers who are not able to regulate their consumption in a good way from overdoing it, but still allowing everybody else to have fun, because I love games and I think games are super fun.